I can't believe that Bridgerton Season 4 finally has a release date. It has been so long that I was starting to think that the day would never come. I mean, I watched Season 3 three times while waiting for the new season, and I'm not even telling you the shows I've binge-watched during that time. As you can see, we have a lot to talk about, so let's begin. I guess all of you guys know that Season 4 will be about Benedict at this point. When I first heard the news, I was kinda shocked because we've never seen him as the settling type. You know? He was always the funny and unpredictable guy. I mean, I haven't forgotten about Paul or Lady Tilly. The trio thing was definitely something that I wasn't expecting, but I wasn't that surprised either, because it's Benedict. Anything can happen. So these are the reasons why I was surprised to see him fall in love. But I think it was time. I mean, it would be a little odd to make the season about Eloise when she's the second oldest, but I think it's clear that season 5 is going to be about her. We can also see her love interest to be in the masquerade ball. Who knows? Okay, going back to Benedict. From what we saw in the sneak peeks and the date announcement video, he will be completely blown away. I don't think we've ever seen him looking at someone like that, not even Lady Tilly. And it was the same with the beautiful Sophie too. I mean, you can see the tension between them. And the way Benedict looks at her, like she's the most beautiful woman he has ever seen, makes me want to fall in love. The fact that he can't take his eyes off her, even though he's only seen her with her mask on, also makes me believe in love at first sight. But as we all know, nothing that beautiful can happen without any complications, just like every single Bridgerton in the previous seasons. This time, the complication is bigger than any of those seasons because Sophie is not from their society. She's not even a commoner. She's a maid. Okay, I know that they see maids as commoners, but she's a commoner who works for the people like Bridgertons. So you got my point. And if they ever find out that Benedict is with a commoner, they would ban the Bridgertons from the society. No matter how good their relationships are with them, people just won't let them do anything. Mark my words, Benedict won't find out about Sophie being a maid until part 2. Let me tell you how the storyline will continue. In the first 2 episodes, we'll see Violet thinking and planning about the masquerade ball, and since we'll see all the Bridgertons in the ball, including Kate and Anthony, they'll all be in the Bridgerton house by the end of episode 2. Then, we'll see the ball in episode 3, how Benedict meets Sophie, their talk in the garden and everything. The episode will end with Benedict getting the glove Sophie left on purpose. And the last episode of part 1 will be about Benedict, telling his brother about the lady in silver. This is what he'll call her since he won't have her name. He can even search for Sophie a little, and he'll end up in Lady Araminta's house somehow. He'll see Sophie in the last minutes of part 1, she'll also see him, but I'm not sure if Benedict will recognize her without her mask. But, we'll see. So, yeah, this is basically how I think part 1 will be like. But, I'm also wondering about your thoughts. Do you guys think Benedict will recognize Sophie? We also have to talk some more about Sophie. She's not just your everyday maid, I mean, not in the books at least. She's the daughter of an earl who made sure she had a good education while she was growing up, but never showed any kind of affection. And when he passed away, the woman he got married with 2 daughters, and those would be Lady Araminta and her daughters Rosamond and Posy, relegated Sophie to the position of a housemaid. It took 3 years for Sophie to meet Benedict at the ball, and she had to run off before the unmasking, so she's basically Cinderella. The only difference is that she leaves her glove and her face won't be seen. I just hope that she can prove she's not a commoner. You know, because nothing can happen between them if she fails. We know that Benedict is not the kind that listens to other people about the things he wants, but he might not see her the same way again. Now moving on to the other Bridgertons, we still have the Francesca-Michaela situation. How can anyone forget about it when it was even bigger than the Benedict trio? We literally saw Francesca speechless. She couldn't even say her name. If we were to look at the books, we'll see that something will happen between them. Lord John Sterling's cousin is originally a man named Michael, and he's madly in love with Francesca from the moment he saw her. But since Francesca's in love with John, She doesn't even realize Michael's love. It looks like it'll be the other way around in the show, and we'll see whether she'll cheat on her husband or not. Besides Francesca, we're also going to welcome Anthony and Kate with their baby, and I'm kinda excited about it. Since Penelope and Colin had a son, I can't help but imagine their kids growing up together. That would be the cutest thing, and I can't wait to see it. Luckily, we won't be waiting long for the first part. Netflix announced that Season 4 will contain 2 parts. Part 1 will premiere on January 29th, and Part 2 will premiere on February 26th. The season will contain 8 episodes in total, which is not enough when it comes to Bridgerton, to be honest. Based on the release dates, I think we'll get the trailer by mid-December. In the meantime, you can check the video on the screen and don't forget to follow for more Bridgerton content.